I am in love, but my love has left me. I am in love, but my love has left me. The woman that I'm in love with has left me. And I'm going through a time of emotional stress from heartbreak. That's what's prompting me to make this video. And that's what I want to talk about. But first, hey everybody. It's been a long time since I've made a video. The last video I believe was December 2021. Today is November 20th, Wednesday night. So it's been almost 3 years since I've made a YouTube video. It's been a long time. So I told you what I want to talk about, and it's not going to be something that I'll be able to talk about in one video. But first, where have I been? Why haven't I made videos for such a long time? Well, after I made my last video, the time after that, so the beginning of 2022, there was a lot of things going on in my life that I wasn't sure how to talk about. I was honestly not sure if I should talk about those things because I was going through lots of different things. Um, it was a struggle for me. 2022 was one of the hardest years that I've had in a while. 2023 got better, and 2024 has been a lot better. So since 22, every year has technically gotten better, but 2022, that was a hard year. Um, that was a time when I was deciding that I kind of wanted to just do better in life. I wanted to change a lot of things going on in my life. Um, so I decided to just completely change my career. I was working retail for a major telecommunication company. I won't say the name, but they might rethink possible. um, so I just decided that I didn't want to do retail anymore, and I had some business ideas that I wanted to try to make happen. And so my plan was to do deliveries full time, like all your major app delivery services. I was doing those because I have an aunt, I had two aunts at the time, and some other friends who were doing it, and they were finding a lot of success with it. So I thought that maybe I could do the same thing because everybody else is. So I thought it would be a good idea to quit my stable union protected job to do deliveries because I thought it would free up more time for me to work on my business ideas and my personal goals. Oh no, it didn't work out that way. No, 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 no. I learned the hard way. I actually made a plan, um, but it was my plan, and it should have been God's plan. But I made the plan, and I mean I prayed about it, but it was all me. I didn't really think it through enough. Like I planned some things out, but I didn't think it through enough, and I executed the plan that I made, and it was a failure. It was hard because right at that time inflation happened, gas prices went up, Doing deliveries is such a horrible job because people at the restaurants take forever, and dealing with customers, dropping their food off, trying to park. I remember one time I was so freaking broke. I made 75 bucks the whole day, and then I parked in the wrong area and I got a boot on my car, and the guy charged me 50 bucks. So technically I'd only made $25 that day, and other days I would work like 15 hours a day, barely making money, hustling. So it was bad. And I'm like, I have a whole degree. Why am I doing this? But I was just jumping on the trends, and I was ashamed of that. I was embarrassed about it. And that's why I didn't make videos. That's one of the reasons that I didn't make any videos at that time. Um, but 2022, it was a tough year. Like I said, some of the bad things that happened that year. I was struggling with deliveries. Um, that's one thing. My rent went up, and so I wasn't sure if I should re-sign my lease or not. And also, I got scammed. I found myself so desperate for employment that I fell for an employment scam. And I was ashamed of that, honestly. But there were some good things that came out of 2022. The first good thing was that my father invited me to this camp called Man Camp for his church. I believe that's North Metro Church he was going to in Kennesaw. So me, my dad, and my brothers Todd and Ainsley, all of us, we went to Man Camp. It was amazing. It was in Roberta, Georgia, and it was just all the men from the church, and we just got together. It was a Friday through Sunday, and we just got together, and there was definitely like praise, worship, breakout sessions, but a whole bunch of fun, like food. There's great food, and they cater to my dad, who's like a pescatarian. Um, Also, we had like games. They were shooting guns. We were playing basketball. We were watching movies. We were just talking, networking, just getting to know each other, just having fun and just being real. The guys getting together, like in a Christian setting. So that was great. That was the first cool thing that happened. Um, the second good thing that happened was I had a bad habit. I'm very ashamed to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it because I think it needs to be talked about, and I'm kind of really scared to talk about it, but I'm just going to do it. I had an addiction issue with smoking. Okay? I was smoking. I was smoking. Okay? I was struggling with addiction with smoking, and I was ashamed of that. Look at all the videos I made before. But anyway, I quit, and I was going through lots of withdrawals. So that's another thing that was hard. Um, and I replaced that smoking with something else. We'll talk about that later. But I quit smoking. And this coming March 2025 will make 3 years sober from smoking. So I'm very, very proud of myself. And also, probably one of the best things was I decided not to re-sign my lease. And after a journey um, and some favor, is the only explanation. I was able to buy a condominium, which I'm sitting in right now. By the grace of God, I was able to buy this condominium. So thank God I don't have to rent anymore. And the final good thing was that I got a job, which at the time was just like, ugh. But I'm still at that job, but I'm not in that position. I'm doing much better. Um, I didn't make videos because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my career, with my life. Um, I'm trying to get my mind together, trying to cope with, withdrawals. And I just, oftentimes I felt like just giving up on lots of things, but I know I can't do that because I'm a father, I'm a provider. That's what this whole channel is about. Uh, and so I thank God that like He didn't give up on me. Um, so back to the present day. Um, I really want to talk about what has happened, and that is that my girlfriend broke up with me, and it's a really really big deal for me. It's a really really big deal. I'm very heartbroken. I am broken. I feel that way. I know I look like a mess. I know I look tired right now. Um, I'm not even editing this video or doing all my normal little swag that I would do in my other videos because I ain't got time for that right now. It's just about the message. So I'm just expressing myself right now. Um, I want to go ahead and start making videos for a couple of reasons again. I want to express myself. I want to share my experience. I feel that I am at a really low point right now in my life. Although there are many, many great things to be thankful about, and I'm going to talk about everything. I'm going to talk about everything. I'm just going to get it all out, okay? I'm going to talk about everything. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to get it out. I got to get it out. And I want to do this because I want to share the experience of somebody who is at a very low point in life. And it's going to have to get better. I have a child to raise, and she needs her father. She needs her parents. And I'm a part of what makes up her parents. So um, even if, I don't feel like doing for me, I'm going to have to do for her. So like I'm going to have to get better. Everything is going to have to get better. I'm going to have to upgrade my whole life. And that process has already started. It's already started. Um, so I want to document that experience. I want to talk about addiction, and I want to share that experience, and I want to talk about sobriety. And I want to celebrate my own sobriety, honestly. I want to talk more detail about that. There's been lots of changes with me physically as well. Today's been 2 weeks since the breakup, and I have only actually eaten for about 4 or 5 of those days in the last 2 weeks. Um, I haven't really eaten much. I've lost 16 pounds in the last 2 weeks. Um, I also want to start uploading videos as a way to hold my own self accountable. So yes, I'm just gonna set an expectation for everyone watching that I'm going to upload videos. And if I don't, I'll just be a loser that just disappoints everybody. And that's not what I want to be. So I'm gonna hold myself accountable. So that's all that I think for now. I'm going to talk more about it and more about how this has affected me as a father. I want to talk about details about this breakup. I'm going to talk about this wonderful, wonderful woman that has broken my heart, that I love so dearly and miss so much. I'm going to talk about all of these things. I think the channel is going to be a little bit different from the way it was before. So anyway, stay tuned.